Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a great day. I'm sorry it's been so long since I've uploaded a video, but you know, with kids and work and camera problems and computer problems, it's all just got away from me and I'm sorry. But today we are back and I'm going to show you how to make a cute little plant hanger to hang your plant in. I hope you're going to like it, so let's get started. To do this project, I've got a piece of driftwood that I found at the creek, and I've also got some clothesline. This is Walmart's clothesline. It's like $5 at Walmart. But now to do a hanger with this, you're going to have to realize that this stretches a little bit. So if you make your piece exactly as long as you want it and then you put your hanger in there, it's going to sag down on you. So just be aware of that, and just sort of compensate for the sag, for the yarn, for the rope to stretch, and you should be fine. If you don't want it to stretch, then I do recommend just using Bonnie's craft cord. It doesn't stretch near as bad as this stuff does. So first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure my rope, and I think I'm going to do, let's see, my wingspan, which is one body's length. Stretch it out from there to there, just like this. Okay, that is about 4.5 feet, I think. So there's 4.5 and another 4.5. That's going to be about 9 foot. So yeah, 2 bodies length. So I'm going to cut my rope right there. And I'm going to do about 8 of these. Now, to put this on your driftwood, you're going to put the 2 ends together, like that. And then you're going to go down to the middle of this. Right there's the middle. And you have this loop right there. Now, you're going to put your loop behind your driftwood, just like this. There's your loop. Take these tails and pull them through. And there you go. I'm going to put either 8 or 10 on these. It depends on how much rope I've got. It's not wanting to slide for me very well. Which I would say that I had enough to do 10, but my husband got into my rope, so now I don't know how much I've got. So I'm just going to start measuring these out, and I'm going to put, I can tell you, 8 to 10, and I'll be back and show you what I've done. Okay, so I did go ahead, and I've got 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and they're pretty evenly spaced. And the first thing I'm going to do on this piece is square knots, just a row of square knots across. Now, to do a square knot, you have to have 4 ropes. You're going to take these 2 on the ends, count out 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. These are your 2 end ropes. These are your working ropes. These are not going to be worked as much for this one. So, take your left rope and bend it up into a 4 over your 2 ropes that aren't being worked. Take your right cord, put it over the left one that you just bent up and over. Take it back behind your non-working ropes and through this loop right here. Pull the tail through. And then pull your 2 working cords. Hold these up tight to the top. Now, to do the second part of your knot, you're going to do the opposite. You're going to take your right cord first, bend it up and over the non-working ropes. Take your left one over the right one, back behind the non-working and through this loop right here. And pull the tail through. And then pull your 2 ropes up tight. And there's a square knot. Now go to your next 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and do the exact same thing again. 4, back behind and through, pull the tail, and then pull the 2 working ropes up to where you want your knot to be. That should be about right there, I think. And then the second half, here we go, and pull the 2 ropes. There we go. Now the next 4. We're just going to work this one straight row of square knots all the way across the top. Okay, last one right there. Now we should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. Now for the next row of this, we're going to do an alternating square knot. So we're going to leave the first 2 of this row, the first 2 here, we're going to leave those off. Not going to work them. It's like they don't exist. We're going to take the next 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to do the exact same thing again. Pull it up tight. Second half of the knot. Just like that. And we're going to do that all the way across to these 2, and we're going to leave them off. Just like that. And there you have it. Alternating square knots there. Okay, so the next row that we're going to do on this is going to be another alternating square knot, but instead of coming over here, we're going to start back over here at this side. We're going to work these 2 very outside ropes. So basically we're going to have a square knot right here in line with this one. Just like that. We're just going to do that normal row of square knots all the way across. Now for the next one, we're going to do another alternating here, just like we did on the second row. Those 2 and these 2 are not going to be worked, and we're going to go with the next 4. But we're not going to go all the way across with this one. We're going to work this first one here like that, and then I'm going to come over and I'm going to work this last one here on the end, because there in the middle I've got a different plan. Okay. Now then. Now right here, we've got these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to split those. We're going to go with the next 4 on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we are going to do a spiral stitch, which is just 1/2 of your square knot. You're only going to do the first part of it, or the last part of it, depending on which way you want it to spin. And I'll show you. I'm going to just go ahead and go with the left first. Just the left part of the square knot, and then do that again. Just the left part. And again. And it's going to start to turn. Now you can see it starting to turn, and it's going to twist like this. It's kind of hard to do once it starts turning. I just turn it back so I can keep working, and I'll go ahead and twist it then when we're done. Let's see, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to do one more. Get an even 10. There. Now you can just twist it and see you got a little spiral there. Now do the same thing with those next 4 ropes. There's 10, twist it, and there you have it. So, okay, so I've worked ahead a little bit, but don't worry, I'm going to show you how to do this right here. So what I did here is I took the 4 outside, very outside ropes, and I done a square knot. Basically, we're just keeping on with the alternating square knots, but instead of working all the ropes, we're only working these that's on the outside of the spiral. That got a little bit too tight. If they get a little bit too tight, just pull them and work them down where you want them. Or if it just completely messes up like that one did, you can just rip it right out and start again. Sorry, I'm kind of working at an angle over here and it's hard to see, but I'm trying to keep myself out of your way so you can see. There we go. It's that right there that I'm not liking how it's laying. There, that's a little bit better. Now, once I get this one here, I'm going to split it in half, not work these 2 outside ones, and now work these 4 inside right there. Just like this. And now I'm going to go back to the 4 outside ropes and do another one there. Another square knot. There we go. Yep, I got that one too tight again. And now leave off these 2 on the ends and work these 4 middle ones. And that's going to bring us down just about even to where our spirals are stopping. Just like that. Alright, so this is what we're looking like so far. And I'm wanting these edges here and here to come down just a little bit lower than these. So I'm going to put a square knot right here on the edge on both sides. And that's going to give me just a little bit of drop to my pattern. Now go to the other side to do the same thing. Too tight. There we go. There. So now for the next part, on these spirals here, we're going to take this outside rope and we're going to do a double half hitch over to this side. So this is going to be the traveling rope. We're going to take the one next to it, right to the left of it, the next one to the left, and we're going to bend it up and make this loop right here. And then we're going to take this tail and put through that loop. Just like that. And now pull your working rope up to the top like this. And do that once more. Each one of these is going to be done twice. Pull it tight. That secures your knot. Now go on to the next one to the left and do it again. This one stays motionless. It doesn't go anywhere. You're going to hold it down into the angle that you're wanting your stitch to travel. And then take the one right next to it here, the next one from to the left, bend it up, pinch it right there, take this and put through that loop, and then pull the tail through. And then take your end here and pull it up to there. Right up next to the one that you just finished. And then do it again. That secures the knot to where it's not going to work out on you. Now if it gets loose like that, just reach back behind here and pull that rope. And then pull this one and it'll tighten right up. The next one to the left, do the same thing. Twice. Reach right behind and pull it, because this stuff is just getting loose on me. The next one. And we're going to go all the way to the end with this. There we go. And one more. And there we go. We've got our double half hitch there. Now for this side, I'm going to look here, and the next rope on this spiral stitch, I'm going to do that same thing again. I'm going to hold it just to the bottom of this one, start to the left, and I'm going to do that same stitch all the way to the end again. See, that one got a little bit loose on me and it's looking puckered. So I'm just going to pull some of it out so I can fix that. Now in order to get this to lay right up close to this one, like you're wanting it to and not have a bunch of gap. Whenever you go to tighten your knot, take your traveling rope and pull it up like this. And that's going to make your next knot set right up against your top, the top double half hitch. It's going to make your second one set right up against it, nice and neat like you're wanting it to, if you just pull upward on your traveling rope. One more. Now, over on the next side, we're going to do this exact same thing. We're going to work with this one first, and then with the next one. Just do both of those. Just like we did on the left here, do it on the right over here. Okay, so this is what we're looking like so far. Now for this next segment here, I'm going to take these 4 right in the middle, and I'm going to do another spiral. So just the left side of the square knot is all I'm going to do. And I'm not going to be able to go as far down with this as what I would like, because I am getting kind of short down at the bottom, and I want to have enough room to make my basket. So we're just going to make a little spiral stitch here, and these spiral stitches, they use a lot of rope. So we're not going to make a whole big long one, but I want to at least get a little bit of one here. For some reason my rope is snagging on my hands. I must have a hangnail or something. Okay, that means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, come on. Turn there. 11. 12. Let's see what that looks like. No, I want 2 more on there. So, turning back around here. There's 13. And 14. There, that's looking better. Now twisting, and there you have it. Now we're going to go on and we're going to make our basket. Okay, so we're going to start our basket, and we're going to take the 2 on the edges, the 2 most outer ones. We're going to bring them up to the middle, in the front, to the middle, and I'm going to switch them. I'm going to put these outer ones in the middle, and I'm going to use these right here beside them as my working ropes. And I'm going to do a square knot right here. Okay, actually I'm going to do 2 square knots, so 1 more. There we go. Just like that. Okay, so we're going to take these next 4 ropes to the left. You can see them hanging here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, you can't see up that high. Anyway, the next 4. The next 4 on the end. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, here's an outside rope. Here's an outside rope for the square knot. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take both of those to the center and make these 2 middle ropes my working ropes now. And do another 2 square knots with this. And get them about the same height. as the ones that you just made. There's 1, and 2. Now I'm going to go over to the other side. That looks a little bit higher to me, so I'm going to work them down. Just pull on them and they'll work down for you. That's about right. Now I'm going to go over to the other side. Next 4 on the outside. 1, 2, 3, and 4. There's the outside ones. Take them to the middle. Make those your working ropes now. And 2 square knots again at the same height. There's 1 and 2. And they're all the same height now. Make sure. Okay, now we've got all these 3 done. Now we're going to, let me see if I can bend this up out of the way so we can see what we're working with down here. The next 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, we're going to do another square knot here, but again, we're going to switch them. These are our outside working ropes. Put them to the middle. Take these 2. They're going to be working ropes now. We'll get those back down here in a minute and make sure they line up. So 2 here. There we go. And then we're going to take the next 2 here. You know, the last 4 that we've got. There's the outside ropes. Put them to the middle. And these are our working ropes now. Two more here. There's 1. And 2. Now we're going to put these back down and make sure that they're all in line. And as you can see, they're not. We're going to have to move these 2 back ones here up. So just pull them apart a little bit. I'm going to bring him around here in the front. Pull him apart a little bit right there and right there and right there on the ends, and just move them up. That one. There's that one. Now for the next one, we're going to move him up just a little bit. There. Him up. Tighten up the one below it. There we go. All of them are in line. Now what we're going to do is we're going to incorporate all of these one last time down here. We're going to have to take 2 from this one, the one here in the front, and the 2 right behind him. And we're going to make a square knot there. And then we'll just keep on like that, 2 from him and 2 from him, with like an it's like an alternating square knot to bring this basket all together. Okay, so to finish up our basket, we've got this one right here in front. This 2 square knots right here in front. We're going to split him in half. We're going to take the 2 on the left, and then we're going to reach right behind him, the one right behind him, see? Right beside him. And we're going to take the 2 from the left of hem. And we're going to make another 2 square knots here. Now I'm not going to take it all the way up to the top of these. I'm going to bring it down just a little bit. That makes my basket a little bit deeper. Like that. Finish up the square knot. I think I'm going to go ahead and do 2 of them just to stay in the same pattern. Now, there's that one. Do the same thing on the other side. To the right, the next one to the right of him, and then take the ones on his right. You'll notice I'm not switching them now. I'm not switching my cords around like I was on this top row. There's 1 and 2. And there it is. And we're going to do that with the rest of them. We've got the left hand knots here of him. We're going to take the right of this one right here in the middle. Let me see if I can lift it up. Right there. And those 2 and these 2. The next knots left over from this second one that we did, these 2 ropes and the ones right beside him. And we're going to make another 2 square knots right there. Again, we want them at the same height. That's so your pot doesn't just hang completely weird. If you had them all different heights and everything, then your pot would not hang straight. Is that 2? I got to talking and didn't even figure out what I was doing. No, that was a half. Okay. First half and second half. There we go. Alrighty. Got it. Now, for this side, we've got, let's see, what do I got going on here? Maybe it would be simpler just to keep going around back here. No. So we're going to, that's what I'm going to do. See this one that I was working on right there? Now I'm going to take the 2 from that one, the right hand ones, and the 2 left hand ones from this one. And we're going to do another one right there. Come on now. I think I got them twisted. I do. Okay. There we go. I know with all of them going every different direction, I'm even getting confused of what I'm supposed to be doing. Sometimes baskets are just hard to figure out. There we go. And now, we've got these 2 here. Where does he need to go? Aha! These 2 here is what it's looking like. I'm not sure. Actually, I think this one here got twisted on me. So, it's not a big deal. What we're going to do is we're just going to take this one out. Not a big deal at all. Now, let's do him again. There we go. That's the good thing about macrame, is it's not just definite that that is what's going on. You're not going to have to just completely tear down the whole piece just to fix one thing. Just go back to where you messed up. Start again. It's not something you're going to have to throw away the whole piece over. So that goes there, and this goes here. There we go. Now, I think I got that a little high. There we go. Working back down a little. There we go. And now, there's a half, and there's the second half right there. Okay. And there we go. Now we're going to do the gathering knot down below. Okay, so now we're going to do our gathering knot, and I have cut just a length of rope. It's about a half a body's length. And we're going to come down here. We're going to just gather all this together with our hand. Just put your hand around it like that. Now, we're going to take our rope. We're going to put one end of it towards the sky, put it underneath our thumb like that. Now, I'm going to wrap this side around my hand, down around my fingers, and bring it back up on the other side of my thumb. And I'm going to start wrapping it around like this. Just wrap around. And you can wrap as many times as you want that you think will look nice. But I think I'm going to just wrap that much because you want to get it a little tight too. I'm running out of rope. Might need to get a little bit longer than just half a body length. Okay, so we've got this loop here that we wrapped it around our fingers and it made this loop. We're going to put this tail into that loop. Just like that. Now we're going to come up here to this one that we pointed towards the sky, and we're going to pull it. Hard. Just like that. Now see that tucked right up in there? All nice and neat. Now this one, we are just going to trim off. And there we go. Gathering knot. Now, with all the stuff down at the bottom, I don't know. I think I'm just going to leave it for now. Just let it, it's all random and it looks kind of neat. So I'm just going to leave it like that. Now, let's see what our basket's going to look like. Okay, so here's our piece. All I've got is, it's a coconut bowl that I'm going to put in it for now, just to see how it's all going to fit on there. And there we go. Yay. I don't like the coconut bowl in there, but it's not what's going to just be in there all the time. So, it works for now. Cute. Alright, everybody, and here it is. Ain't it cute? Oh, it turned out great. Okay, if you liked doing this with me and you liked watching it, please give me a good thumbs up and subscribe. And have a great day, y'all. Bye.